Imagine a bird that can't fly but swims like a champion, diving deeper than some submarines and waddling across icy lands with a charm that melts hearts everywhere. Welcome to the incredible world of penguins. These flightless wonders have been captivating humans for centuries with their tuxedo-like feathers, quirky behaviors, and amazing survival skills. In this documentary, we'll dive deep into everything about penguins, their looks, homes, food, families, and the challenges they face today. With 17 to 19 species living mostly in the southern hemisphere, from the freezing Antarctic to sunny tropical islands, penguins are full of surprises. So let's waddle right in and explore their fascinating story. Penguins are unlike any other bird you've ever met. They don't soar through the sky, but they glide through the water with flippers that work like wings. Their bodies are built for swimming, smooth and tapered, with black backs and white bellies that help them hide from predators like seals and sharks. The biggest penguin, the emperor, stands tall at 45 inches and can weigh up to 88 pounds, while the tiniest, the fairy penguin, or little blue penguin, is just 16 inches and weighs about 2 pounds. Unlike birds that fly, penguins have solid bones to help them dive deep, sometimes as far as 1,800 feet below the ocean's surface. They also have a special gland near their tail that makes oil to waterproof their feathers, keeping them warm in icy waters. On land, their legs are set far back, giving them that funny waddle we all love, and a thick layer of blubber keeps them cozy in the cold. These birds are super social and love hanging out together. Penguins live in big groups called colonies or rookeries, and they chat with each other using all sorts of sounds. Each penguin has its own unique call, like a personal ringtone, so mates and chicks can find them in a crowd. In places like Antarctica, where it's freezing, emperor penguins huddle close together to stay warm, taking turns standing on the outside to shield the group from harsh winds. When it's time to find a partner, penguins get romantic. Male emperor penguins even give their ladies a pebble as a sweet gift. If she likes it, they're a couple. Penguins are amazing swimmers too, hitting speeds of 22 miles per hour. That's faster than most people can bike. And some, like the Adelie penguins, leap out of the water like dolphins to save energy. They're just as fun to watch on land as they are in the sea. Penguins live in all kinds of places, not just the snowy lands you might picture. Sure, emperor and Adelie penguins brave the icy Antarctic, but others enjoy warmer spots. King penguins chill on sub-Antarctic islands like South Georgia. African penguins sunbathe on South Africa's coasts and bray like donkeys, and the Galapagos penguin hangs out near the equator, thanks to cold ocean currents. No matter where they are, penguins spend most of their lives in the water, hunting and swimming, then waddle ashore to lay eggs and raise their babies. With such different homes, from freezing ice to sandy beaches, it's incredible how well penguins adapt to their surroundings. When it comes to food, penguins are meat eaters with big appetites. They munch on fish, squid and krill, tiny shrimp-like critters. And some eat jellyfish or other sea snacks too. Depending on where they live, their menu changes. Emperor penguins love fish and squid. Chinstrap penguins gobble up krill, and African penguins snack on anchovies and sardines. They can eat up to 20% of their body weight every day, which is a lot when you think about how cold it gets and how much energy they need to stay warm. Penguins hunt underwater, using their sharp beaks to grab prey and their flippers to zoom through the ocean like torpedoes. It's a feast that keeps them going strong. Penguins are also amazing parents, and their love stories are pretty special. Most penguins stick with one partner, and their breeding seasons depend on where they live. Emperor penguins have one of the toughest jobs. Males stand on the ice for 2 whole months in the dark, freezing Antarctic winter, keeping eggs warm on their feet while females go fishing. They don't eat at all during this time and can lose half their weight. Other penguins, like the king penguin, take 14 months to raise a chick, which is super long for a bird. When the babies hatch, they're covered in fluffy, down, not waterproof feathers. So parents feed and protect them until they're ready to swim, sometimes for months. It's a team effort that shows how much penguins care for their families. Sadly, penguins face big problems today. Climate change is melting the ice some need to breed, and overfishing takes away their food. Pollution like oil spills hurts them too. In 2000, a spill off South Africa covered 19,000 African penguins in oil, and many needed rescuing. Some species like the African and Galapagos penguins are endangered, meaning they could disappear if we don't help. Groups like the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, are working hard, setting up protected ocean areas and watching penguin numbers to keep them safe. There's hope, though. Species like the Snares penguin bounced back after people got rid of predators on their islands. We all need to pitch in to save these waddling friends. Now, let's talk about some penguin superpowers and fun facts. Did you know they can drink salty ocean water? A special gland above their eyes filters out the salt, spitting it out like a sneeze. Pretty cool, right? They also use Earth's magnetic field to find their way, maybe with tiny bits of magnetite in their beaks, like a built-in compass. Every year, penguins molt, shedding all their feathers at once and growing new ones, but they can't swim during this time, so they stay on land and fast. Here's a wild one. Long ago, people used penguin poop, called guano, to make fertilizer and even gunpowder. Penguins have been around for millions of years, and fossils show their ancestors were huge, some as tall as people. Today, they're stars in movies like and making us love them even more. Each penguin species has its own personality. Emperor penguins are the deep divers, plunging 1,800 feet for food. King penguins have loud trumpet calls and bright yellow necks. Adelie penguins are curious and brave. Chin-strap penguins can get feisty, and African penguins sound like donkeys braying. The Galapagos penguin is the rare one living near the equator, proving penguins can handle almost anything. Scientists study them with cool tools like bands to track individuals, satellites to follow their travels, and even machines that count them from space. All this helps us learn more and protect them better. Penguins have a big history too. Sailors spotted them in the 1400s, but people living nearby probably knew them way before that. Explorers like Captain Cook and Charles Darwin wrote about them, and in tough times like Antarctic expeditions, penguins were food for hungry crews. Today they pop up in kids' books like The True Story about two male penguins raising a chick, and they're a hit in zoos where breeding programs keep rare species going. With about 19 million penguins worldwide, some like the Adelie have millions, while the Galapagos has just 1,000 left, showing how different their stories are. Penguins talk a lot too. They use special calls to find each other. Emperor penguins blast loud trumpets, while others squawk or bray. They also shake their heads or bow to show who's boss or say, "I like you." It's like a penguin language we're still figuring out. Sadly, trash in the ocean like plastic tricks them into eating it, and oil spills keep hurting them. But every rescue and every protected area makes a difference. So there you have it, the full scoop on penguins, from their swimming skills to their family life, their struggles and their surprises. These birds show us how to adapt, stick together and keep going no matter what. Whether they're sliding on ice, diving deep or waddling along, penguins are a wonder worth celebrating. If you like this story, hit like and subscribe to my channel.